Hello, it's Michelle. It's been a few months since the first video that I made, and I am just finally getting around to coming back and providing a little bit of an update. It's been it's been a while, and a lot has happened in the past few months, and so I just wanted to share a little bit of what has been what's been going on. So, in my last video, I know that I complained about being recently moving back home and not being able to find a job. And actually, at the time, I had been working a little weekend gig at the ticket counter for a local airline. I'd also been doing a little bit of bookkeeping on the side for them, and so that was keeping me semi-occupied. And I was also, going through the Peace Corps process, the background checks, and I started my medical process. So that was keeping me semi-occupied. Also, working for an airline, I had opportunities to travel here and there. So that was that was good. And somewhere along the line, I think I made my last video in July, and in August, somewhere around there, my mom had actually heard about a job fair, and she kind of encouraged me to go along. I wasn't that interested. It was a financial company. I have a social work background. I was looking for a job in my field, and that, just didn't quite um, fit what I was looking for. But she kind of dragged me along. I went to the job fair, and what happened, a major financial company was opening a new office here on the island, and they had a job fair. And apparently there were, I think they said, over 300 applicants. So went, applied, interviewed, and lo and behold, I was fortunate enough to get the job. I was fortunate enough to be one of about 30 individuals out of 300 applicants who got hired. So that was good. It's been great, actually. I've been working with great people, getting really good. Um, they're good perks and benefits, and I've been able to make good money to save towards whatever is next. Shortly after that, I also had an opportunity to start teaching a GED class, teach language arts at a GED class. So that was a little bit more, I've been, that was a little bit more up my alley. So that was a really good experience for me. So I went from, in July complaining about not being able to find a job to August and September, and, the past couple of months I'm here juggling 3 jobs and absolutely loving it. Like, keeping busy, loving it, and, all the while consistently working towards Peace Corps. So, and also in the video that I did previously, I alluded to the fact that I felt like the Peace Corps thing just had to work out this time around, being that it's my second time going through the application process. But, over the past few months, I've developed a comfortable routine and also an acceptance of the fact that if the Peace Corps thing didn't work out this time around, life would go on and I would be fine. I made peace with that. Whatever happens, que sera, sera. Peace Corps or no Peace Corps, I was going to be okay. I'll just stick around and continue doing what I'm doing or, comfortably figure out what the next step would be, and then transition into it. And there were little things. We had a government shutdown a couple months ago, and I also discovered that I had a little bit of a medical condition. And, it's the little things that could jeopardize everything. Peace Corps is a federal government um, organization. So the government shut down. I couldn't move the process. Like, all the offices were closed. I couldn't communicate. I couldn't move to submit my documents. I couldn't, the process was just held in limbo for a while. And the reason why the Peace Corps thing didn't work out for me the first time around was due to, medical stuff. So it's like, I don't know, maybe it's not going to work out this time around either, and I'm just going to have to figure something else out. And this time, I was okay with that. But good news, it seems like it's happening. Everything seems to be working out. I, we're at the end of December. I mentioned that my anticipated departure was in January, and I have my itinerary, my tickets have been bought, everything seems to be, it's happening, okay? It is happening. I said goodbye to my students, and I turned in my resignation letter. This is my last week of work. I'm just going through the motions, but I bought my suitcase, started putting my clothes and stuff together, and it's really happening. Spending time with family and just making the most of my last week and a half, down to my last 2 weeks at home before my whole life changes. And I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm also a little bit anxious, nervous at the same time. It's kind of like what I would imagine pre-wedding jitters to be like. You're looking forward to this experience. You've been working towards it, planning for it, and then all of a sudden, it's happening, and it's like, this is a big commitment, and I don't know, just all kinds of crazy thoughts are running through my head. I've been home for a while. I'm gonna miss my family. It's just a little bit overwhelming, but I've just been going through the motions. Everything it's happening. It's gonna be. I'm trying to reassure myself it's gonna be okay. I'm an adaptable person. I can make it. I can do it. This is something that I want. This is my dream, and it's happening. It's coming true, and they're the what if moments. But I've worked too long and too hard towards this to. And I refuse to cower it out of it. So here we go. I absolutely plan to document my experience, hopefully not in 6-month intervals, as have been with if the first 2 videos are any indication. I do hope to do better. I'm not sure yet if I would be, journaling, blogging. I do plan to document my experience, but the frequency and the method, I just haven't been able to commit to a specific consistency delivery method as yet. But it'll happen. So stay tuned. As always, I look forward to, I really appreciate the support that I've received so far, and I look forward to continued support as far as the videos go. Provide feedback, ask questions, I'll be happy to read and respond, and um, just know that somebody's watching, listening, and feedback is greatly appreciated. So until next time, wish me luck. Keep me in your thoughts, your prayers. Um, Happy New Year. Next video should be coming from Thailand. The land of smiles.